Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 38, where we are getting our cooling area well taken care of, as our cistern, our original tank full of hot water, has... Why is this not... That's weird. It doesn't look like there's any gas in this area, but there is natural gas. Interesting, okay. But anyways, our cistern, where we had all of our tank feeding from our geysers that was incredibly hot, has been emptied finally. Oh, bone dry even. So we're going to go ahead and queue up a lot of this to be swept, and that, and this, and then these tiles need to be deconstructed as well. So let's go ahead and get some scaffolding up this way. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this area now that we've gotten rid of, well, its original purpose. I know we can definitely get rid of these wires, though. So let's do that. This is done for. No more water pumping from here. And at this point, we should be feeding the system with these. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and get time sped up. Oh my, what's wrong over here? Toasty surroundings. There's like one little warm pocket of oxygen there. Oh no, there's a good bit of warm oxygen down here. This floor needs wheezeworts. That's the problem. This floor needs wheezeworts. Yes, it's warming up down here, and then down here it's getting cold again. How's our oxygen flow doing? It's taking its time. We might need a second one over here. Just kind of as a temporary measure. Although this one's still producing. Let's just wait and see how that goes. We're making plenty of algae. Algae's not a problem. I would like to get our water cooling system going. How are you doing over here? You're doing good. Before I do that, oh, so many things to check on. How did you get... Oh, because we pulled all that polluted water out of the bottom of the tank. Mop it all up, please. And there's more here. Yes, and more here. It's just bursting all over the place. We need to get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and mop that up. So, what I was going to check was the natural gas pipeline to make sure that it's flowing like normal again. Wonderful, that means this place should be nice and low pressure, and we got high pressure here. And relatively high pressure here. We could add another vent down here, but I think this area is doing what it's supposed to do just fine. Carbon dioxide's being compressed. Let's go back to the water cooling area. Are these reachable? I don't think these are reachable. That means we're going to have to scaffolding over yet again. It's always with the scaffolding. Always. Although I don't know why I did that. You are going to need to keep your ladders for now. Because what we're going to have is some transition steps here and here for these ladders. And then we'll leave this ladder kind of in the middle. Right, so let's start talking about plumbing. We're going to get an insulated abyssalite pipe. And it's going to start being insulated abyssalite right from probably here. See, I don't... If I run it along that ladder... I guess it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's going to be the same kind of height either way. So let's go ahead and do that. And then this liquid vent will be not wolframite. It'll be iron. Okay, and from there we're going to do a non-insulated pipe that we're going to make out of wolframite. So we're going to need a lot of wolframite. It's basically going to have to come in over top of this one, bridge across it, and then it's going to be, let me see, it's going to be like this. We're not going to have enough wolframite for this. Not at all. We're going to need more wolframite. No, I don't have to do it with wolframite here, I guess. But I want to shed as much temperature from the... How is there no seed selected? Copy settings. I want to shed as much heat from the pipe of water as I can into this area. And then we can just do granite from here. So we'll just do granite piping once we get up to here. And we're going to send this pipe along its way just like this. Voila, where it switches to abyssalite, so as not to impart any heat into this area. This is going to be good. I've got a good feeling about all of this. So I know why these haven't been built. These are priority 5s. But why has this not been swept up? This should all be a high priority sweep. Surely our storage isn't full. No, that can't be it. Alright, so the wolframite that matters most is this section. So let's make sure we get this section correct. And granite, flower vase here and there. And now we can go ahead and deconstruct these. And this is going to require some scaffolding footwork over this direction. So we'll just do that. They should be able to, that should be fine. They should be able to build that. And we'll get over here eventually, but actually no, that's why I originally dug over here. There's wolframite. So let's do that. It's already a priority 7. Where else can we get some of that wonderful metal? Oh, there's some more up there. So let's plan on... We'll go up to here, because we're going to need to dig that way for the Wheezeworts. And then from here, we will travel upwards. Oh, sounds like it's time for another duplicant, or we will dig up here and here as well. It's going to take a lot of attention to make sure that nobody gets trapped in any snow or cold pits full of vacuum or CO2. Is everybody still trying to vacuum this stuff up? Oh, it's just treacherous for everybody to walk through here. They've got to hop up and down, and yeah. All right, let's check out duplicant number 30. Eight digging, 1 construction, minus learning. Nope. Here you go. X. Because we don't know your name yet. But welcome to the colony. Duplicant number 30. Everything is starting to go pretty well. Oxygen is still doing good. The temperature is... We're turning it a little bit at the door, which is good. No, see, that's what I'm worried about. Foxheart, just get out of there. Okay. It's just going to take time for everybody to sweep this area because it's... Yeah, they have to do this little hopscotch action here. But that's fine. That's to be expected. It is not a huge rush. What I do want to do, though, is I want to sweep up some of this. That looks like wolframite. Sweep up any of this stuff that can melt and flood this area down here, because I don't want that to happen. Okay. Sounds good. And of course, everybody needs to go to sleep because they're tired. Another steam geyser. Okay. It looks like the wolframite continues in this direction a little bit here. Granite. Granite. There's more wheezeworts down there, so let's plan on this as well. Down here. And then down there. No, not harvest, please. Dig up. Dig up. Oh, and there's some wolframite. So we'll go ahead and extend this ladder up. And dig up that wolframite as well. Wonderful. Let's see if there's any over here in this area here that I might have missed. Granite, granite. Lots of granite. Nope, I think we got all that wolframite. There is another wheezewort there, though, that we can go ahead and dig up. And I think what I want to do to prevent these wheezeworts from planting themselves is I'm going to go ahead and say that all the seeds that we have need to be swept up at a... No, not a priority 9. Don't start doing that. Priority 7. Except don't hold sleet wheat grain. In fact, don't hold any of these other seeds. No, those seeds can go elsewhere. I just want the wheezewort seeds here. And the blossom seeds, sure. For those other seeds, we'll go ahead and put those... Oh, just in one of these, I guess. It's not that important. You're not quite full. You're fairly empty. You can hold the wheezewort. You can hold everything else. But not sleet wheat grain. In fact, none of you should be holding sleet wheat grain. Please and thank you. Goodness. Look at that. Stress is low. Food is plentiful. Oxygen pressure is at max. Pipes are backed up. I'm feeling good. I think we need more duplicants. Obviously, that's the only answer. But we don't have the eating space. We don't have the dining facility space for more duplicants. So that's going to have to be something that's taken care of. Everybody's coming up here to do their work. That's good. And what about this work in here? Can we start doing this as well? This ladder's not going to stay like that. So let's do this. And then what we will do is we will ladder up from here to there and here to there. All right, let's go ahead and make all of this a 7 so that it gets done. It is time. What is that? Rotten frost buns. Food is so plentiful, we're just leaving it lying around. And then from this point, this ladder needs to go away. And let's see. So does this ladder. And that one. Wolframite, wolframite. Okay, so from here, we can go ahead and close this one up. And then what we will do is we will ladder up like this. Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, it's... We won't necessarily need these ladders in the long run. I don't know if they'll stay. But for now, I want everyone to have access to where they need to build things. You can go away. You can go away, and... You can go away. So it's just going to be a series of water catches that fill up, overflow, and then allow the wheezeworts to cool them before trickling down here to be pumped throughout the base for cooling and oxygen generation. We'll see if it works. I'm not 100% if it's going to... Whoa, okay. Hold on a second. Ladders here and here, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get those done. Quickly. Quickly, that CO2 level is rising. Kendrith is like, I gotta stand up above it. Hold on. Oh, oh, just trying to get some fresh air. So treacherous, I know. I know. And we need to dig up these Weezeworts that keep replanting themselves. What is up with that? Can we do the priority 9s, everyone? Come on, Kendrith and Craig are stuck here. If you guys try to go to sleep, I'm going to activate red alert mode. Build these ladders down here, please. Oh, can't you hop over here to this one? Oh, that's why they weren't building these. I made them both priority 9. Whoops. There you go. Hop on out of there. Woo. Run to the lavatory. All right, more wolframite here. Wonderful. This is going to be so grand. We can go ahead and dig this out as well. Okay, so now that we are increasing our wolframite a little bit, let's go back to planning out our pipe system in here. It's going to come up, and it's just going to run just like this. Because it's going to have to fight against the dirty water. But the two should balance each other out. This should also work in cooling the water down. Oh, snap, hold on. I ran out of wolframite a while ago. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Okay. So that's the beginning of our wolframite radiator section. We're going to need a lot more wolframite. Oh, nobody's trapped, are they? No, because they have another exit they can take. Wonderful. And we've successfully cooled this hallway down and this door down. I love that. Let's check out our sleet wheat farm to make sure that has been properly... Everything's starting to warm up. Let's go ahead and get some more Weezeworts in here, please. Oxygen pressure is trickling down, though. Toasty surroundings. Just barely. Just barely. What we can do, actually, we can go ahead and mimic this system up top here. What do I make these tiles out of? Just gold? Yeah, that's what I thought. No need to use our precious wolframite here. Oh, this is priority 9, everyone. And this can be a farm tile. There you go. Go ahead and build it up. And we'll do another Weezewort plant right there. Add a 7, please. I'd like it to get done. And you can just copy the settings from here. Perfect. Perfect. More Weezeworts. You can never have too many. Alright, that should help some of these that are getting stifled. Oh. Yeah, temperature over here is cold. So it's probably just warming up because we removed that big chunk of air and then the air spread out. Who knows? Okay. Time to stop and think for a minute. Do we want to go past 30 duplicants? Our food system seems more than okay. Our oxygen generation, if my math is right, and I don't necessarily assume that it is, we should be able to support just under 40 duplicants with this oxygen system. But then we got to build more dining facility. I'm not going to have people standing up to eat. That is not how we do things. Not even a little bit. Not at all. I don't know where this water came from, but make it go away. So... I would like more duplicants. Where could we expand our eating area? See, we're already using all this, though. We have 2 more beds. Okay, well... For now, I think we're just going to accept the help. Or, no, we're not going to accept anybody because... there weren't any good choices. Not to push us beyond our 30. Let's go ahead and turn the printing pod off for now. 30 is plenty to get some work done. It looks like most of this is ready to go. So let's say plant at a 9. To all of you. It's going to be such a cold little area. I love it. No! No. Not okay. Cease and desist. Okay. No, you can be deconstructed as well, please. Thank you. See, it's already kind of warming up in here a little bit just because there's not a bunch of cold ice. So we're going to get the Wheezeworts in here first and make sure that they can get the Wolframite good and cold and get this whole area really cold for as long as possible. That is the plan. And we've still got a lot more over here we can get. More Wolframite, more Wheezeworts. Ooh! Oh! Look at all this Abyssalite against this Neutronium. This is what we need. Some Abyssalite that we can tear down consequence-free. Yes! This is exactly what we need. Oh, I like that, how it changes red. Cannot mine. Yeah, I know, I didn't mean to. Consequence-free Abyssalite. Oh, I love that. 1, 2. So we'll do a ladder here as well. Up to there. Oh, if I would have scooted this ladder over one... Well, it is what it is. That'll take people a good amount of time. That's a lot of Abyssalite. In fact, that's not as important as the other stuff we're doing. Let's go to priority 6. Any more Wolframite over here? Oh, there's some over there. I see you. More Wolframite. More Abyssalite. This is the edge of the map here, so this appears to be more consequence, less Abyssalite, which I love. See, I could just harvest all this Abyssalite, but then we got all this temperature to deal with. Are we really just leaving frost buns all over the floor? Oh, the fridges are full. That's fine. 500,000 calories? My goodness. You know, at this point, let's go ahead and throttle these cooking places back down to a 6, please. They're not that important. Not at this stage. Alright, so this lost some temperature. It's going to take a little bit of time. It'll get it back, though. The air pressure isn't getting down here as easily as I thought. And it's just because people are coming down here and breathing up what we have because they're having to deliver all of this liquefiable stuff down here at the bottom. That's okay. That's okay. So we have more Wolframite. No, not much. Only 400 more. Let's start exploring for more Wolframite and Wheezeworts. So we are going to need more. Oh, we've got a snow biome over there. How are we doing here? Another geyser. This one's doing fine, though, for what's required of it. This area here, a bunch of sand. There's some Wolframite. Oh, there's a lot of it there. Oh, well, if that's the case, let's get it. Yes, all of the wolframite, please. That's all granite. Granite, another wheezewort can be dug up. And there's some wolframite, so let's ladder. We need a ladder right here to be able to get it all. I would clean up this polluted water, but if it's going to off-put polluted oxygen to give people a spot to breathe stuff, I might just leave it. I mean, I know it's yucky and it's cold, but these frozen areas can be really dangerous without any oxygen. We'll get that wolframite as well. And then what? We have more wolframite over here. On the hunt for wolframite. And what do we have down here? More of it? Yes, we do. More. I love it. And down here is where we get to the magma. Oh, that's fun. I almost want to just dig up this abyssalite and just let the magma rush into the bottom of this area and just watch what happens. Oh, that seems like that would be so much fun. I don't know. I don't know, though. I don't know if I'd be willing to deal with the consequences without reloading. Igneous rock, vacuum. Another ice area over here. And we'll keep you in mind. We haven't gone there yet. I thought I could zoom out more than this, but I guess not. Oh, what is going on? People carrying ice and snow, and then we're like, oh, it's time for bed, and they just drop it. Oh, wolframite right here in our own backyard. I don't want to interfere with the cold temperature we're borrowing from here, though. Well, what we could do is we could just dig down like this. And then, let's see, ladder down here. We won't get rid of it all. We'll just get the wolframite. And then that's the edge there as well. And another geyser. Oh, and I found this as I was zooming around the map, messing with stuff before I started this episode. This geyser is also bugged. It's 2 bugged geysers. I have no... it's so much water. Are you? No, you're good. You're proper. All right. This area is about ready to be done. I'm ready to queue you up. There you go. Go ahead. Make it so. And then this one as well. We're just going to queue up a lot of priority 7s. I want that ladder down there in case somebody falls down there. I don't know why they would, but duplicants have done sillier things in the past. So this is made of sedimentary rock. So the other location, we're going to need abyssalite insulated piping, and we're done. We have no more abyssalite. It's spent. We probably didn't have enough for this section we queued up here. So we will have to dig out some of this abyssalite up here after all. Which, I mean, that's fine. We're going to need it eventually. Look, all of this abyssalite is just free for the taking. I love it. Oh, and look at that. The ladder lines up just perfectly. That's great. So we'll dig that out. And that. And that. They're not going to be able to reach that without scaffolding. But that's okay. 2. So we'll bring a ladder up this way. So we're going to need a lot of abyssalite. And look at that, there's a little bit of wolframite there too. And then from here, Might just say dig all of that out sideways. Yes, that will keep our duplicants busy for some time, I believe. We've just assigned them so much work. They're still trying to sweep this area up here, which is pretty rough. But look at these Wheezeworts already cooling this area off. We're back down to minus 11, minus 13. The Wolframite gas permeable tiles are sub-zero at this point. That's great, because at the other end of this abyssalite pipe is going to come water out that's probably 50, 60, could be even 70 degrees. I'm not sure how much it'll cool off down here while we're venting it with this Wolframite piping, which we can already lay some more of that. Look at that. And we're just going to zigzag it just like this. There you go. If that doesn't heat this area up, then I mean, then I don't know what will. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel these two. Here we can go back to, what am I making this out of? Just regular granite piping? Yeah, that's fine. We want to preserve our wolframite. There we go. And if we ever decide to expand this Pinch of Pepper farm out in this direction, then that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll probably need to hire an intern. I don't think this one morb is going to be able to handle all of that. But I'd like to also start getting more of this bleach stone and this bleach stone. Our duplicants still don't have a place to sanitize their hands before they eat. And since quality of life is pretty much our mission statement, we're going to need that. But that's why I would kind of like this to be a major filter system that's activated based on pressure. Well, maybe not pressure. Maybe just a switch. That when chlorine or natural gas or carbon dioxide builds up, we just turn it on, it sorts it all to where it needs to go, and is done with it. Now I know we can send the natural gas here, and we can send the carbon dioxide down there. Okay, this valve needs to come off. But what I don't know what to do is what to do with the chlorine. Other than to just file it away somewhere far away. Maybe we could pump it into a we could manually pump it into a room that we use as refrigeration, as a sterile environment for storing our excess sleet wheat, because look at it all. It's just laying all over the ground here. The bins and the cooking stations, they're just stuffed. They're full. They can't hold anymore. And we're still gaining algae like crazy, even with this deoxidizer running. It's pretty funny. Duplicants are spending so much time down here, though, sweeping up the stuff from our water cooling basin, that they're kind of inhaling a lot of the oxygen. That, and every time they deliver fertilizer. Do we not have more storage for coal? Probably not. We haven't used coal in a while. I got half of mine to kill these hatches that we worked so hard to get. This can go ahead and allow coal as well. No, consumable, coal. Alright. That's going to go ahead and... Whoa, idle. What happened? Snow. You can do it. There you go. Oof. Sorry, anti-gravity. Wow, that was a close one. Gotta pay attention to these icy zones from that snow and sand. That's what it was. Freezing sand. Might as well be snow. But that is where we are going to wrap things up. This has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 38. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Please come back next time as we continue to work on our water cooling basin and we get more of these geysers online to ensure that we have plenty of water for the next oxygen generation system that we're going to develop, which could possibly be at another base location. I'm not 100%, but it's possible. Until next time, though, take care.